Shalom family. I haven't been out here in a while doing any videos, but I decided to come out today because we had somewhat of a break in the weather. I just wanted to talk about a couple of things that have been on my mind. I've been trying to stay away from these topics pretty much because we are covering a lot of this kind of stuff that I'm about to talk about today in Whited Out Part 5, The Curse of Generational Curses. And we're going to really be talking about a lot of those in that documentary because our people need to understand something. They need to understand why certain things are happening to us continually, generation after generation. But there's a couple of things that kind of really stuck out to me. You know, over the past few months there have been a lot of things, but something in particular that is they're paying a whole lot of attention to nationwide is what they said. And it just kind of bothered me a bit because our dirty laundry as a people is always plastered on some type of news across the nation. It always grabs the attention. I'm sure you can go to any town anywhere and find similar stories, but for some reason there's a lot of attention paid to what we do, which is why we as a people need to get a grip. Now, many of you may have heard the story already, where you had a young woman take a gun, and there's a husband and wife team who were selling hair weave. And so this young woman decides, okay, he have some weave, and I don't know all the details of the story. A lot of people are reporting on the story, so basically what I know of the story is that these two people were killed for hair weave. Okay, it's actually three people because the wife was pregnant. So you had this young woman who wanted this so-called virgin Brazilian Asian stringy heathen hair so bad that she thought it was necessary to kill a husband, a wife, and an unborn child. So that kind of shows you the psychosis that's going on in the minds of people worldwide. Not just our people, but I'm dealing with our people right now because this generational curse has latched on to us so heavy, especially the tribe of Judah, to where you wanted this hair that bad to where you thought these people need to die for it. Now, it's bad enough you went there to rob them because you didn't even have a right to do that. But it would have been better had you just robbed them, took the hair, and got your behind out of there. But instead, you wanted to take their lives. So we got to understand. I'm talking about black on black enemies right now. This young woman presented herself as an enemy to that whole family. No doubt they had a successful business because from what I understand, they were selling the hair for a couple $100s for a pack or whatever. That's beside the point. I don't care what they were selling it for. The fact that this demented young woman thought it was okay to go and kill this family so that she can wear some hair that wasn't even hers. And from the looks of things, it looked like she already had some weave sitting on top of her head in the mug shot. Our people are sick. And this is why the curse of generational curses won't let us go. We done got over here in this heathen land, and we done lost our minds as a people. And I feel so sorry and so sad for this family that somebody sat back and conjured up in their head that this hair was that important that they were willing to take someone's life for it. That is the real definition of a black on black enemy. Now, I know enemies come in all shapes, colors, sizes, ages, religious backgrounds. It don't matter. Some of our people are just plain psychotic. You don't know who you meeting these days. Some people come off as being nice and being one way, and next thing you know, they about ready to slit your throat. And sometimes people stabbing you in your back, and they ain't even got to be nowhere near you. Black on black enemies are off the chain. Now, it saddens me that a few years ago, I did a video where I was talking about us not trusting each other as a people, right? Now, I need to bring clarity to that. When I say not trusting each other as a people, I'm not saying that any person with melanin who walk up to you that you're supposed to just embrace this person because they look like you. Okay? I'm talking about in situations where it's not warranted, where I'm saying, look, I want to give you a gift, and you're like, oh, what's attached to it? I'm talking about things where it's not warranted. That's when I'm saying that we don't need to have such distrust for each other. I'm talking about instances like that. Now, when it comes to some person coming in your place of business, and they're buying hair weave, and they looking all shifty eyed, looking back and forth and looking all crazy and stuff, I'm not saying you're supposed to trust that kind of person. Okay? It's a shame that I have to decipher, because there's always two sides to every coin, you see. Now, as far as this family that were snuffed out because of the weave, it's very unfortunate that sometimes you just can't trust your people when it comes to things like that. These same people probably wouldn't have gone to some Chinese hair place and did the same type of murder. They probably would have did a snatch and grab. You know what I mean? Snatch and grab, get the hair and run out the door. Not saying that they haven't killed people of other nations, but usually this type of heinous crime is where they've probably went to them before, possibly bought hair from them before, or maybe a friend of hers told her about them. Yeah, they selling weave, and they got that nice stuff and all this. Instead of you saving up your money and being an honest woman and spending the money that you want for the fake hair that you want in your head, it was more important to your dumb behind to kill somebody. This is why the Most High keep getting this spiritual belt, and he's whooping the hell out of us. And many of us are getting to the point where we're saying, Father, bring it on. As long as your people want to keep on doing this, just keep on using that belt. He's doing it anyway, you see. But what some of us are doing, we're separating ourselves from people like that. We're doing a division, okay? If you want to live on this side of the law, you keep your behind over there. But as for me and my house, we gonna serve Yah. We gonna do what's right. And I would say to all of our people, stop playing with the Most High. Stop assuming that he's gonna continue to let you wallow in your mess. He gonna get you. You understand? He's gonna use that spiritual belt, and he's gonna whoop your behind with it. Nobody is gonna escape. Every last one of us have sinned and fallen short of the glory of Yah, but that is not an excuse to continue in sin. Understand? Okay, with that, I'm going to say shalom, family.